afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching WIKE TV. You're welcome to another edition of News Review today. Thank God it's Friday. I love weekends a lot. All right, my name is Ahmed Abbas Alatunji, but you can call me Sidon J. And I'm in the studio with...
I'm Ambassador Rochi Morillo, son of the prophetess, the man where is WIKE.
All right, you know what we do on this show. This is where we talk about the headlines that made up the newspapers of today. We go on a short commercial break, come back to do justice to some of the headlines. Today, we'll be starting with Punch newspaper as usual. But then before I read the Punch headlines, let me tell you guys that the sponsor for this show is Nokpa Abas and Kim Victor Nigeria Enterprises. Nokpa Abas that produces Nokpa Abba Bitter, Abba Flusher, Abba Tonic, Abba Powder, and Abba Cool. And don't forget that Kim Victor Nigeria Enterprises, they are shop 2, Awolosh Market, Shagamu, Ogun State. All right, let's move on with the Punch newspaper. NNPCL ends full import December 24. Project 4.5 trillion naira revenue. 7 Kano protesters arrested. Yoruba community fears attack. Jigawa police arrest suspected kidnappers, arms manufacturer. Tinubu's appointee, Akawo, resigns as Rivers PDP chairman. Then on Vanguard newspaper, families spend more as inflation persists. Tinubu inherited dead economy, Soludo. Truck collides with car on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. C of O will include NIN BVN, says WIKE. Then on Daily Post newspaper, Nnamdi Kanu, Army blackmailing us, Simon Ekpa not our leader, IPOB to Supreme Court. Black Friday sales, Commission alerts Nigerians on fake online stores. Tension in Ogun as appeal court rules on Adebutu's petition against Abiodun. Tragedy as ambulance kills 3 in Abia State. These are the headlines that made up the newspaper of today. Let's go on a short commercial break. When we're back, we'll talk more on some of the headlines. Don't go nowhere. Stay tuned.
Nokpa for management of power.
Kim Victor Nigeria Enterprises say make I give una this informate una with the sell foodstuffs, with the sell noodles, with the sell oil, and one the major distributor Honeywell, Golden Penny, King's Oil, Gino, and so on and so forth. And vanilla that she sort of buy, you feel the collect market, they pay for ram small. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń bá wa dòwò pọ̀ àtàwọn oníbàárà wa náà jẹ́rìí sí wípé Kim Victor Nigeria Enterprises tested and trusted kò dẹ̀ sẹ́lẹ̀gbẹ́. Oya make una dey come to shop 2 Awolowo Market, Shagamu, Ogun State. As una dey buy una market, our motto don tanda gidigba to carry una load go una doorstep. And we no dey put extra charges. Kim Victor Nigeria Enterprises, fast and trusted.
You're welcome back from that short commercial break, and that's our sponsor, Kim Victor Nigeria Enterprises and Nokpa Abas. All right, the first headline we'll be looking at today is the CFO will include NIN BVN, says your brother.
Yes.
WIKE.
Well, I don't know the reason why my brother, the former governor of Rivers State, could have gone to that extent. But I believe it's going to be for the betterment of those people that did the CEO of their land over there. But if this one is coming at a point in time, I could remember when I wanted to have my prepaid meter. Likewise, my BVN was asked for. Even those that were around me that filled incorrect number were later contacted that the BVN number given out was not correct. At the end of the day, they had to go and search for it, and they got it right. So if that one is coming, maybe it's directive from the federal government.
Well, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, in some WIKE, has said individuals applying for a C of O in the FCT must submit their national identity number, NIN, while corporate bodies must submit the company's bank verification number, BVN. Recall earlier that the minister stated he stopped signing the CFO brought to him because he doesn't trust those COs they are bringing for me to sign. I don't want to sign a CFO that has been given to another person. Well, I feel it's just now WIKE is just trying to work diligently, and he's working with his brain, because so there are some CFOs that have been given to more than one person.
One person, so at the end of the day,
you cannot have two
BVN. Yes, exactly the point.
Well, WIKE, while addressing journalists on Friday, which is today, said the new measure is to ensure security in place, adding that there are individuals with similar names in the FCT. WIKE said there are people who have lands in the area councils, and by the FCT Act, all lands belong to the FCT. No area council has the power to allocate land or issue you a CFO in order to rectify these anomalies. We've set up a council to look into this, as we don't want to go back and cause some problem for individuals who have land and certificates. So, issue of dropping your BVN, or no, BVN is for companies, yes. And I think no, NIN is for company. BVN is for individual. So that means if you are buying land in Abuja now, for example, this does not apply to the whole of the country. It's just for Abuja people alone.
Even so, I believe this should be applicable to the whole Nigerians. You know how many governors out there at times when they are being elected as the governor of one state or the other, at the end of the day, when they find a land that is that they are so much interested in, they normally remove the people that of the CFO of that land and redocument another CFO to acquire the land.
But then I wanted to ask this question, because I don't know if it happens in Abuja, but in Lagos, Ogun State, and some other places that I know, all these are a problem of omonile. I don't know what the government is trying to do on this, because I get to know if you are doing for your foundation, like let's say you just want to do your corner piece, they will come. They will come. If you are doing your foundation,
even if you are dropping your material,
they will come.
They will come.
And I don't know who do alert them, even in the bush.
Without paying them, you see, you can't drop your material, not to talk of when you are doing your foundation. I believe the federal government should should look into this matter. I don't know why. Do you know how many people that have been killed through this omonile? Killed right on their land through this omonile. So federal government should wake up to their responsibility. And I know federal government has a lot of things on their head. So for them to have come to this, automatically the country has been fixed.
But then I got to know that some people said that these people were being sent by some officials in the government. I don't know, maybe the local level or the state. But I learned that some of them bring ID cards, like, okay, they are entitled to collect this, to do this. Because even that there are some places in the very modernized area in Nigeria that you will see them, even if you want to roof your building, they will still come and
I've never seen a such in my own experience. I've never seen it such. What I only observed was that the family that you are buying, that you bought the land from, have their own boys that whenever you are going on foundation, they will come and collect. Even the family will still collect some amount of money and some amount of hybrid from you, at least whenever you are doing your foundation. That's what I know. But in the area of putting on ID card that they were being sent by some official, in fact, I have not seen such before.
All right, so according to WIKE, he furthermore to say, what we did was to inform them to come for proper documentation. For the CFO, we noticed a lot of discrepancies in the claiming of the CFO. So we have the verbal approval of the president, and we're waiting for it to be official. We've come up with the idea that every allottee must supply its NIN, and this will help the security, as anyone could come to you to claim a CFO. So anyone cannot come up to claim a CFO. This is not one of the features. Also, since corporate bodies don't have NINs, they have to submit their BVN. In the process of introducing this feature, we discovered that so many people have not registered, and now they have to register, he added. So it seems this thing will correct a lot of fights based on fight that this is my land, this is your land.
It's going to be documented. Once the CFO was issued to you, no any other person can just walk into that land of saying that land belongs to him. Since you are the real owner of the land and the CFO of the land has been given to you, you know all these land grabbers, at the end of the day, maybe you are doing your foundation, another person else will come. But since the CFO has been given to you, there is no court of law that would say that the land doesn't belong to you. It's a welcome idea to the FCT.
Well, I feel this should be applied to all the states in Nigeria, not just the FCT, which is Abuja. But then I don't know if this is going to work in Lagos, because
if they should apply the same thing, because it's going to work in Lagos here. Because I could remember vividly some years back, a man got a land. He was a Muslim cleric then. The man was a Muslim cleric, which I know very well. He bought a land on the day the man was doing the foundation of the land. The foundation, for instance, now if the foundation was finished like today now, the following day when they could get to the place, what happened? The building has already been completed.
I
don't know what really happened.
That's miraculous.
Another people came in the night, worked in the morning.
Wow.
You don't understand what I'm saying. At the end of the day, the case was taken to court. The man that worked from night till morning was the one that won the case.
Wow.
The guy that did the foundation lost the case. If that issue, if the same thing has been applicable to Lagos State, that whenever you are when you're acquiring your NIN and your BVN, I believe such thing wouldn't have happened.
Well, let's move on to the next headline, because this headline is kind of shocking. I was not expecting this. Tension in Ogun as appeal court rules on Adebutu's petition against Abiodun.
Is there any tension that needed to be applied in Ogun State because they are going to rule today? We all know what the outcome of the election tribunal is going to bring. So there is no much tension. The only people that can have tension is the PDP. Which brought this matter, which took the matter to the court. We all know what is going to happen. Don't you see what happened in
Kano State?
Kano State.
But then they've returned the governor to see.
They returned the governor because they know the Hausas are very heartless. I'm sorry to have used that language. They don't mind if that is going to cost them their life. They know they were not educated and they don't fear death.
Well, aside that, the Yoruba communities in Kano State are pleaded to the federal government.
Yes, they will be scared. The reason why they will be scared is that they believe Tinubu that is in power were the one that is ordering the judges to remove the sitting governor there. That's why they're scared. They believe they can. You imagine the guy that said that abused Mohammed was thrown to the point of death and was even burned, and nothing was done.
And the other girl that was
nothing was done. The federal government, the Buhari so-called administrative was there. Buhari could not say anything about the matter.
Well, there is a palpable tension among members of the All Progressives Congress, APC, and those of opposition party, which is our People's Democratic Party, PDP, as the appeal court delivers judgment on Ladis Adebutu's petition against Governor Dapo Abiodun of Ogun State. Adebutu, the candidate of the PDP, had earlier approached the tribunal to challenge the victory of Abiodun in the March 18 governorship election. The PDP candidate had alleged that the election that returned Abiodun did not comply with the provisions of the Electoral Act. He also claimed that the election was marred with irregularities and corrupt practices, adding that over 40,000 voters were disenfranchised due to violence. He asked the court to nullify the election and declare him a winner. I laugh in Chinese because I feel, although PDP are really trying to work on their stolen mandate, but not in Ogun State, where our president, when he was campaigning, said it.
He was the one that gave Abiodun the mandate.
He said, he asked this one.
Asked this one, that when he was running a tasketa, that he was the one that he gave him the flag of the party. That you know what happened at the stadium in Ogun State when Buhari came to campaign, and then it was during the tenure of the former governor of Ogun State, Ibikunle Amosun, where Akinlade posters that is different from the AP, so-called APC, were pasted all over the stadium. Then Buhari mentioned the word then that was so barbaric, that was unacceptable to the whole Nigeria. Then the whole Nigeria could have known that Buhari has nothing, I'm sorry to have used that language, has nothing on his head to offer the whole Nigerian, that you can vote APC at the federal level, then at the state level vote any candidate of your choice. The same set of people that is going to vote you in automatically. Buhari, if you could recall, Buhari and Amosun were at NMPPN party then before they emerged to APC. It was
what I see here is, according to the APC structure, Buhari is just in one part of APC.
That is what I'm saying. Buhari is not a bona fide member of APC.
Yes, a member.
He was brought in at the end of the day for Babaloko to achieve his purpose, because Babaloko knew it was the turn of the southern people.
So exactly what
the northern people rather.
What Buhari was trying to say to me is that the agreement that is between him and Tinubu, for me the APC was just for the federal level. That was the reason why he was saying you can vote
APC at the federal level. He shouldn't have mentioned that, because any sitting president will always want all the states to emerge, all the party. Yes, they will always want them to emerge. If you could recall when President Obasanjo was here, throughout the whole federation, hardly you see a state that is not being governed by the PDP. The Lagos was very difficult for them to take them.
Well, but the Amidu Kunaza-led tribunal dismissed Adebutu's petition, saying it lacked merit. Not satisfied, Adebutu proceeded to the appeal court to seek redress, praying that the judgment of the tribunal be set aside. Now, it was reported that members of both parties have left Ogun State to witness the court proceeding in Lagos State. The sitting will start at 9 a.m. at the Court of Appeal sitting in Igboshere, Lagos State. Let's see what will come out of this, because I feel Adebutu has money and he has backup.
If Adebutu, they have the authority. The authority is sitting down there in Abuja that they can decree and non-decree. Say this is what we want. So
that was what one governor was saying. That was why he was saying it on the campaign ground. Let them go to court.
Let them go to anywhere, because he's having a strong person that is backing him up.
He said it. He said let them go to court.
Against a leader is a lost battle. No matter who is coming together with you to fight the battle, it's a lost battle.
Well, let's move on to the next headline. This is a tragic tragedy as ambulance kills 3 in Abia State. A black-colored sports utility vehicle SUV used for ambulance services has been involved in an accident in Obingwa local government area of Abia State, killing 3 persons. The accident, which happened on Thursday, which was yesterday, occurred in front of Dako petrol station at Umwafuku Umwagu village along Ikot Ekpene Road in Obingwa local government area. It was reported that the ambulance, which was said to be running at top speed before the accident, hit some tricycles and motorcycles, killing 3 persons and seriously injured some others.
This is let me say, is a unfortunate accident that happened there. Number one, let me send my condolences to the family of the deceased that was affected by the accident. I believe the ambulance, number one, the ambulance will not willingly to kill those people. Something might have went wrong with the vehicle. It's either the driver overspeed or the brake system.
Yes, according to eyewitness, they said that it was running at top speed.
At top speed, and that's a high. The driver might overspeed at the end of the day. All in the process of trying to apply his brake, the brake might fail. So I want to urge the driver out there that are driving, even though you are an ambulance driver, and since you are not, I don't know what may happen to the vehicle that makes the driver to be at top speed. Even though you are carrying an emergency to the hospital, you make sure you drive safely, so you not become a victim of emergency again. That's what I need to tell them.
Well, it was not known if the driver of the ambulance was drunk as he continued on to speed after the accident before running into a nearby bush where his car eventually stopped. Villagers and other sympathizers who wept uncontrollably after the accident lamented that the victims were sent to untimely death. The natives advised vehicle owners plying the bush road to respect all road safety measures. Meanwhile, the injured victims have been taken to hospital for medical attention. The incident is coming a few days after a 40-feet container fell from a truck at Ogbo Hill area of Aba, crushing some vehicles and killing some persons. I need to tell, you said something about our roads, our bad roads. This could be one of the cause of some accidents too. But then our drivers that you're going on a long journey.
You have not applied the road that you are going on before. You have to be very patient because in the whole Nigeria, in the whole system of Nigeria, we don't have good roads. We don't have good roads. I told you I traveled to Akoko Edo some weeks back. On my way coming, there was a road when you got to Ewo Junction. There was a road that leads to Akumba by the left like this. There was a truck barrier that was placed on that road, so truck will not be able to apply that road. So trucks that are going to Abuja will have to go and pass Iduani. So on our way coming, we now thought the Iduani road to Owo might be a fastest road to Akure, so we had to apply that road. On getting to Iduani, you see, when we could get there, we saw a truck almost 100 in a line where we were going through, and the other ones that are coming, they had to stop and be passing them like 5-5. There was a dungeon at the extreme end of that road that when you are at the top of the hill here, when you look down, you won't be able to see the truck that was inside that dungeon. See what the Nigerians are going through.
Well, normally I saw a video online yesterday. I think it's Enugu State, whereby the feet that the trailers are passing from the top, it's just too low. And I feel the Enugu State government are seeing this video going viral because people that are there are really shouting as they are passing the way. Like federal government should just please come to their aid because it seems their governor is not listening to their cry. Well, I feel Nigeria is getting better soon. That's my mindset because I never thought
soon. When is it going to happen? Do you know how long they have been saying Nigeria is going to get better soon? When Buhari came on board, 6 months of Buhari administration, it was like living in hell. When people started shouting, Buhari said, what did he say to the whole Nigeria? That he's not a magician. That he can't fix the problem of Nigeria within 6 months.
Well,
for good 8 years.
Soludo said it today, like the president met the president met some issues on ground.
So for good 8 years, we kept on having patience. For good 8 years of Buhari administration, nothing was fixed in the system of Nigeria. What do we have? We have Fulani herdsmen killing here and there.
Well, if you're driving, please don't drink. And if you're drinking, don't drive. Just make sure you travel with good health. And health is important to human. Well, this is where we are going to be ending it for today on today's news review. My name is Ahmed Abbas Olatunji. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much, Ambassador.
Thanks for having me.
I'll see you guys next week, Monday. Be good and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.